up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaleesa, and this is my channel, Life with Mona, where we do all things lifestyle, health, and beauty. If those things interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, we are going to be doing a soft glam look, as you can see. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so before I start to do my makeup, skin prep is key. So I cleanse my face, do the toner. I don't apply all my serums yet because it's no point. I'm just getting ready to put makeup on my face, but for sure I want to make sure it's nice and clean, have a blank canvas so that I can do my magic. Now, the final thing I will do with my skincare and makeup prep is put on these pixie eye patches that I recently got from Ulta. They are so relaxing. So I put them on after I do skincare. I normally do my hair first because I need to let it lay and set for the night or for the day. And so I let my patches, or I let the serum in my patches soak into the skin, and then I will do my hair before I do makeup. So now we have our skin prepped, we have our hair out of our face. It's time to do some makeup. Now, for me personally, I like to do my eyes first. And the reason being is, you often get fallout from your eyeshadow or, just some little smudges under your eye. And so I hate to do my concealer ahead of time and then I have to try to wipe powder off because then it smudges and just creates a big old mess. And then actually I like to use my concealer to kind of clean up the edges a little bit. So that to me is the ultimate trick or hack to get in the right shape of the color on your eye and things like that. So to prep my eyelid, I use concealer, and I just use the concealer for my skin tone. I told y'all in my Ulta haul that I am obsessed with Tarte concealers, so I have so many of them. This right here is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade 53S Deep Sand. So I just put that over my eyelid and blend it with a big round brush. Okay, now after I put the concealer all over my eyelid, I want to go in with kind of a flesh tone powder to go ahead and set that concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. And I honestly don't use a whole lot of this. Again, I'm going to use that same round fluffy brush to go ahead and set my eyelids. All right, now we will get into the eyeshadow now that we have our eyelids set. The palette that I'm going to use to do this It Girl makeup look is going to be the Morphe 352 Second Nature. Clearly, me and this palette are in love. It has all this stuff on it. Jeez. But anyway, I love this palette. It has a whole bunch of neutrals in it, as well as some it has a whole bunch of neutrals in it, as well as some shimmery shades, some matte shades. But I think it's a really good neutral palette that you can do multiple eye looks with. So when I travel, I mainly use this palette because I can do multiple looks with it. Now, if you own a Morphe palette, you know that they don't name their shadows. So I'm going to see if I can find like a digital clip of this palette and include the specific shade that I'm using as I do this makeup look. Now, let's be real when it comes to this whole It Girl IG baddie makeup look. It is probably only one or two eye shades that they're using, and I would almost argue that most of the time whatever they bronze the face with is what they're putting on the eyeshadow lid. I'm going to do the same and kind of use one color. I would say you need to find a brown shade that brings warmth to your eye. You don't want it to look too dark or too washed out. You want it to bring warmth. So that's why oftentimes a bronze color is used, or a bronzer color is used, because that helps to bring some life back into the face. For me, when I'm starting with eyeshadow, I like to start with my lid first. I know most makeup artists, they will start with the crease and kind of create a shape and build your crease out as starting the makeup look. But for me, I just always found that it was easier to start with my eyelid and then take the color up into my crease, and we'll see. So on the Morphe palette, I'm going to use this shade right here. It's on the second row from the bottom on the end. I forgot to mention really quickly, to apply the color on my lid, I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush. This is the Morphe M167. I personally like Morphe lashes for the price. Morphe eyeshadow brushes for the price point. I feel like they're very nice and professional looking, probably a step above Real Technique brushes if I'm being honest, but there are some facial brushes that they have that I like. But for eyeshadow specifically, I love using Morphe eyeshadow brushes. All right, so we have the first color all over our eyelid. Now you want to get a round brush and go ahead and kind of blend out that harshness. My mirror is to the side, so if I keep looking to the side of me, it's only because I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but also trying to look into the camera. So let's see. This is the Morphe M441. And you just want to blend that shade into your crease and buff it out. Get rid of all of the harshness and that contrast. Now I'm just going back to add some more to my lid because I just feel like I really want that color to show and to pop. So we'll put a little bit more on that lid. And blend, blend, blend. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do on the eyelid for now. I don't want to put my lashes on just yet. Now we will move to the face. and get that going. So to prime my face right now, I've been using the e.l.f. Pro Grip Primer. I believe this is a dupe for the Milk Grip Primer. And to be honest, I don't know how I feel about it at first. When I was putting it on my face, I was like, this feels like Elmer's glue, you know, the glue from kindergarten. But I do find that this particular primer helps my makeup last all night, especially on nights that I've been out very long. You know, I come home and my face pretty much looks the same. So I thought I was gonna discontinue using it, but I think I might keep it because I actually do like it. And I just put that all over. Like, I don't know if y'all can hear the stickiness, but it must be gripping that foundation. All right. Next, we will move on to foundation. I've been using NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I really like this. I feel like this is my summer shade. And I might need to go get my winter shade. But I don't know. It's been working out so far. I got this from Ulta at Target. If you can't tell, I love Ulta. But yeah, I really like this foundation. And I think it's super affordable as well. So I would recommend it. To apply my foundation, I'm going to use the Morphe M406, excuse me. It's just your large steeple brush, and I like to go ahead and spray the pump the foundation directly on there. I normally do 1.5 pumps of foundation. Okay, we have our foundation. We have our primer on. We started our eyes. So now we're gonna go to concealer. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I actually picked this up during my Orlando vlog. I had left concealer here in Atlanta and I needed to find a concealer while I was out of town. So I picked this one up and I actually really like it. So it's in the shade C12.5. Got my war paint on. Highlighting is such an interesting process. So now I'm going to go in and blend my concealer with this Real Techniques brush. The crazy thing is this is actually a contour brush, but what I find is this is kind of like a brush and beauty blender all in one. And I really like the way that this blends out my concealer. So I started using this brush to go ahead and blend out my concealer. Now, when it comes to blending out your concealer, I like to start from the bottom first and then work my way up towards the top. I'm finding that this concealer is dried up a little bit, so I just spray my brush with a little setting spray to kind of get it to blend. Now, one thing about me is I feel like I have a big forehead, so I don't like to highlight that area on my face too much. So that's why you see I don't extend it beyond a little bit above my eyebrows. I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer under the eye. Would be my advice with makeup is like build upon what you're doing. Don't just go in putting a whole bunch of product on your face. Like put a little bit and then move on, and then add a little bit more if you want to see it, and then, you know, go from there. But to just go in putting a whole bunch of stuff on your face, that's kind of crazy to me. Now that we have applied our highlights or our highlight concealer, I'm gonna go in and set the areas on my face that I highlighted. Now, I think part of that it girl look is that the highlight is popping, you know? So I think it's really critical or really important to make sure that you really set under the eye. And for my highlight, I'm going to use Mercier. This has been a staple since I started really doing makeup. The translucent powder, I feel like it's just a holy grail of makeup. Like if you're really serious about your makeup and setting it, Mercier, like that, this is it. This is it. And then I apply it with this powder puff that I got off of Amazon. It's really common. I see it all over TikTok. Remember what I said. Start with a little bit and then build upon that. Start with a little bit and build upon that. All right, now while my under eyes are baking and I'm setting all the places that I highlighted on my face, I'm going to kind of finish up the eye portion of this makeup look. That same color on your eyelid, also under your eye, and smoking it out. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. It might be hard for me to capture this on film, but I'm just going to use the same flat brush that I used to apply the shade on my eyelid. I'm gonna use that to apply it under my waterline here. So I'll try to show you guys on camera, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So here we go. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeliner under my eyes as well. Another thing that I feel like is going to be difficult to catch on camera. The eyeliner that I'm going to use is the One Size Bodacious Black Gel Eyeliner. This eyeliner is the holy grail. I got it at Sephora. to my knowledge, it's the only beauty store that has it on hand. But yeah, this eyeliner is the truth. Before I use this eyeliner, I used to use the NYX Kohl Kaja Black eyeliner pencil. It's the true pencil. This one is a little bit, this one is a gel liner, so you actually still do need to sharpen it like a pencil. But when I tell you a little bit of this goes a long way, this is the best eyeliner. Like, this is the best eyeliner. Get this eyeliner. Now, I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but a little bit of the eyeliner got on the shade where I just applied my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to fix that really quickly. The way to fix that is just go back in with the eyeshadow brush and put it over where you made your little boo-boo. Okay, so now let's get our setting powder off. I just get a round fluffy brush and wipe it off. But instead of like mashing it into my face and wiping it off, I just powder it. And blend it out. I know I've been making some funny faces, but makeup is a process. You look cute in the end. Okay, now we move on to our lashes. And one thing about the baddie trend or look is they have super dramatic lashes. Now, these lashes I got off of Amazon. They are, it says cat eye on here, but I think they're actually foxy. I'll include the link in the description, but these lashes are so pretty. I always get compliments whenever I wear these lashes. The sticker on here says Kousie, Kousie. I'm not sure if that's the brand that makes them, but pretty much I get these off Amazon. So yeah, I get a multi-pack of them. These are another pair of lashes that you can get multiple wears out of. I tend to only wear these when I do a dramatic makeup look. I've actually worn these as everyday lashes too, just because they're so pretty. They look daunting on here. Like when I first got these, I was like, I don't want to look like lamb chop. But once you put them on, girl, get ready. So let's apply lashes. Now, when applying eyelashes, I learned this trick from Steph and Carla, and it took me a while to get on board with applying my lashes like this, but it really is easy. So I basically put the eyelash glue that I use is the Duo Ardell glue in the dark shade. This has rose water in it. They also have the orange pack, which is basically like the same thing, but it doesn't have rose water. And I basically apply it like an eyeliner. I almost forgot a step. We want to coat our eyelashes with mascara. I'm using Great Lash mascara by Maybelline. I'm not particular about mascara, to be honest, because I wear eyelashes. So I just get whatever I can find. Okay, got mascara on. If you're a person that doesn't like fake eyelashes, I will say a really great mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. That's good mascara. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But I wear fake ones, so I don't really care too much. And I just go in and apply it. A very thin strip. Like it's eyeliner. You have to literally go behind the eyelashes you just pulled out. It's possible. Just take your time. And then to apply my eyelashes, I got this little plastic applicator in a set of Ardell lashes that I got one time, and I just have held on to it. Mm. I know. What y'all think? Okay, we're not done yet. So next, we will contour the face. The contour that I use is by Huda Beauty. Also a Sephora purchase. This is in the shade medium. I go in with this setting brush from Real Techniques and just apply it. Now the trick with, or how I like to apply my contour, is kind of at an angle from where I really want it. And I think that just kind of helps to make my face a little bit more slender. So that's what I like to do. I feel like it's a little harsh up in there. Blend it out with my fingers. Okay. Next, we gotta get some color back in the face. So we are using the bronzer by Fenty Beauty. I use the shade Mocha Mami. This holy grail. You gotta have your Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. You gotta have your Fenty Beauty bronzer. I'm a shade Mocha Mami. My friend Carla, who was in my Orlando vlog, she uses Cocoa Naughty. Like this here. And I just go in with a fluffy angle brush. This brush is by Nobody. So just get a fluffy angle brush. Just can't get enough bronzer. Alrighty. So as you can see, one of the very last things that I do are my eyebrows. And the reason why I do my eyebrows last is because I feel like you apply so much on your face. Foundation, highlights, you're doing your eyeshadow, like, and I feel like at first when I was doing my eyebrows first, like I would get product on it and kind of mess up what I already did. So for me personally, I like to do my eyebrows last. What I use for my eyebrows is by Makeup Revolution. You can get it at Ulta. This is a very, very, very affordable eyebrow pencil. It's double-sided. One side has a brush. The other side has the actual brow product. And you just will turn it, you know, and get as much product as needed. I'm trying to think because this is their kind of fatter angle brush. They have angle brush. Their fatter eyebrow liner. I'm not sure if you guys could tell. But it's not like a skinny pencil or anything like that. And the reason why I like to use it as an angle is because it's just makes filling in my brows a lot easier too. So yeah. Let's do these brows. I start by brushing. Now, I like to follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. I don't create an arch. I don't do anything extra. I just follow the natural shape of them and lightly fill in the areas that don't have any hair. So I go straight across on that bottom line. I don't go try to shape the tail just yet, because where that where the color ends here, that lets me know that that's where I really need to start my tail and kind of create that arch look. So we'll go in there. And do it like that. Same thing at the top. I just follow naturally where my eyebrows are shaped. Like, fill them in. And then I just do sparse little hair strokes in the front to, again, give that gradient, more natural looking brow. Boxy brows are out. We want natural brows. Okay? Okay. And I just brush it out to really create those hair-like looks there. And again, I don't care that there may be some sparse areas still, because I want them to look filled but not overdone or perfect. Now, because I use concealer to set my eyeshadow, I don't go back in and carve them out specifically. Again, I just like to keep them as natural as possible. Okay. Alrighty. So we will finish off with the lips I find with the It Girl baddie kind of look, they keep the lips pretty neutral and simple. So to kind of complement the eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and use kind of a peachy lip combo that I've been really, really loving this winter. This is by the Lip Bar, this lip liner, and it's in the shade Straight Livin'. Straight living, because that's what we doing, baby. We straight living. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Butter Gloss. It's in the shade Tiramisu. And I just feel like it really goes well with this lip liner. Provides just the perfect amount of pink. All right, you guys. What do you think? I love this lip. Okay. All right. Now that our makeup is done, we will go ahead and set the face. Right now, I've been using the Makeup Revolution Sports Fix setting spray. Again, I find that this holds my face all night. I guess it's kind of formulated for like athletes if you played sports. So, I don't know, but I really like it. Another. So we're gonna go ahead and wet that face up, baby. Alrighty, you guys. Here's the final look. All right, you guys, here is the final look. This is my first makeup tutorial that I did on camera, so there will be many more to come on my channel, but I hope you walked away from this video learning just a little bit of something. I am in love, y'all. Like, I feel like I did better than when I normally do my makeup to go out. Like, this is so gorgeous, so pretty, and we only used one eyeshadow shade. That is crazy. So yes, please stay tuned. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for many more health and beauty tips and makeup tips on my channel. And as always, I appreciate you and your support. Thanks.